What's up, y'all? I'm Nikki. This is Lum Life Art, and here goes nothing. So this is going to be a little bit more of a serious video. I'm doing this video a little bit like a day late because I needed some time to rest and kind of get myself together. I've been on the road, so I'm looking a little rough. I apologize, and we had kind of a rough night. Anyway, we arrived after like a 9 or 10 hour drive in Oklahoma at a hotel called Wyndham. I'm probably butchering that. I'm not even sure what it was called. Oh, started with a W. Anyway, we arrived at this hotel. We were supposed to stay there for 2 days before we head off to New Mexico. When we first arrived, there was homeless people like right off the rip hanging out around the parking lot, at the intersection, in the parking lot, and it already made me feel uncomfortable as I'm unpacking. I have like a weird love-hate relationship with that because I used to be homeless too, so I'm compassionate. Unfortunately, it's rampant in my city, in my hometown right now, and it's obnoxious and it's just like in your face. It's so bad. And when you're trying to get away from it and you come right back to it, it's kind of like, what the hell already? And again, like I don't want to throw any shade at the homeless or anything. Like I get it. There's a lot of stuff going on. Um, I'm not going to get into that whole side of it. It was just when you're trying to get away from it and here it is in your face again, it's kind of like, and then you're cautious about your stuff and your belongings and everything. Anyway, we walk into this hotel and it had a funky smell to it. It was just like, what the hell? Um, the guy at the front desk was not very friendly, not very helpful. Again, dry, like not friendly and not necessarily mean, just didn't really give a shit. Okay. We get to our room and our room looks nice from the appearance. And then you walk in and you start seeing there's weird stains everywhere. There's mirrors where it just doesn't fit. You ever have like something in a spot that's like, that's weird, it doesn't belong there. You know what I mean? Just things that were like off. But again, no big deal. We're not really used to many hotels, so we were trying to just make the best of it. The pool was cold. The gym was there. Like, it was just kind of flopping. Like, things were nasty, though. Like, the towels down in the pool were all crunchy. Looked like they hadn't been cleaned. The shelf that they were on was kind of disgusting. So things were just kind of like, what is going on? Anyway, just, we go back to our room. And we noticed right outside our door, mind you, we had only left for like 10 minutes just to go check things out and see, what's what in the hotel. And we noticed this wire thing outside of our door that wasn't there. We just left a little bit ago. There was this wire thing made from like a coat hanger, like that type of wire. And it had a little loop on one end and a hook on the other. Now, if you follow my posts, I pictured it. I sent a video and a picture in my post. I don't have it right now. It's in my car. I did save it. At first, I tried to ignore it, and I was kind of like, it's my mind overacting or overreacting. But I come from a rough background and a rough past, and I have criminal friends and this, that, and the other. And if you came from my generation, that sort of device is used to break into cars or break into houses or rooms or things like that. My son, who's also special needs, picked up on it as soon as he saw it. Right away, he goes, that's used to break into rooms, and he was starting to have an anxiety attack. He was like, his mind was running. They're going to break in here when we're sleeping. They're going to break in here when we're gone. Like, we can't go to the pool. We can't go to the gym. Just stressed. And then if he couldn't find something, he was like, oh my God, somebody's already been in here. I was already kind of getting that vibes, but I wasn't trying to be that way either. It was just like, what is going on? And so far, we've never seen anything. For all I know, that could have just been something that fell off the housekeeper's thing. It could have been something from my guest. Who the hell knows? But my instincts and everything else around me was telling me, you gotta go. You're not safe. Like, this is not okay. I decided right then and there, let's pack our stuff, let's go. Especially with having a kid and he's stressed the fuck out. Like, I know he's not going to sleep. I'm probably not going to sleep because he's not going to sleep. I'm also going to be on the edge of my bed wondering, like, is someone going to come in our room? And what about the other guests? Do you know what I mean? Like, what's going on? didn't have much money and all that stuff, but we packed our stuff up. It was 8, 9 o'clock at night, and we just packed the car up. And I go to the front desk with this wire, and I tell him, listen, I just found this, and it makes me feel uncomfortable. I said, we do not feel safe here. We are going to leave. He tells me, first off, he laughs. He tells me that, sorry, that you can't break into a room like that. You can't break into a room with that. You can't do anything with that. And he laughs and pulls out some tool, and he tells me, this is what we would use to get into a room. And whether it's an actual tool that y'all use or not, the fact that you're not talking about a master key, the fact that you're talking about a tool that you use to get into rooms, and the fact that you're not taking my concerns seriously. Like, I'm not some Karen with white privilege freaking out over here and overreacting. Like, I'm feeling unsafe, and you're not even going to validate my safety and say, oh, I'm so sorry, that's not okay, let's investigate, let's do this, let's do that, let's get you a refund, something. There was none of that. And when I asked him if I could get a refund, or even if I could get it, because I was supposed to stay the next day also, I wanted at least a refund for the next day, and I got just a flat out no. So I left my stuff, left my keys or whatever, and I grabbed my crap and just ran. So I'm not trying to make a scene. Like, me and my son need somewhere to sleep, and we need somewhere to go now. And that's what we did. We went 15 minutes down the road to a freaking Marriott, and guess what? Instantly, huge difference. The staff, extremely friendly. Let me tell you, this place, I'm not giving it a 5 because I haven't been to a 5-star place yet. I'm going to give it like a 4.5. The staff is extremely friendly, the friendliest so far, the most accommodating, the most helpful. The place is like a little bougie for my type, because I'm clearly not. A little bougie, a little uppity, but again, I don't mind. Like, our rooms were great, super great, comfortable. We had our own beds again. They were relatively clean. Like, maybe the bathroom was a little rickety, like, you know what I mean? But like, it was really nice. Like, really nice room. We had a nice view of nothing really. There was like a mall next door, but still, just a nice room, comfortable. We felt safe, you know what I mean? We had the same amenities. Everything was good. So I might do another review for that hotel. But just know that we're safe now, and I want y'all to be aware of things like that. Like, if you see something like that, like a wire, I would just do what I did and just get out as fast as you can, get another room. Here's what I did. I would contact the franchise. Like, say if you're at a Holiday Inn, this manager just manages this Holiday Inn, but there's someone above them that manages all of them. And although everybody's got their separate rules and standards, the main franchise still has standards that they want, and they want to keep, and they want their people to feel comfortable. So you go above them and you go to the franchise and you say, hey, this was my experience. If you have photos, if you have videos, send it to them, get your refund, or like I said, keep pushing it and go above and above, because that's what we did. We just went above. I was told I was getting a refund finally from them. Just waiting to actually get it. I haven't gotten it yet. But at least someone would listen to me and said, I'm so sorry you feel like that. Let me give you a refund. Let me take care of this, That made me feel a bit better than the guy that was on that day. I don't know if he's a manager. I don't know if he's just a front desk person. I have no idea. I just found him very unprofessional. And like I said, I wasn't trying to be a Karen. I'm not really the type to complain. But when I do, I'll get on my soapbox and start some shit. So just be aware of your surroundings. And again, if you're in a situation where that does happen and you don't have the money, you can't get out that night, barricade your door. Just put something in front of your door, set up a booby trap. Not saying booby trap, like, you know what I mean? But like, run some dental floss with some bells or something. It doesn't matter. Just put things in place. Cover up your peephole, cover up the slot from under your door. Like, take precautions. Make sure your windows are covered or closed or locked or whatever. You know what I mean? Do those things, because we're learning as we go. That's just my tip and my input for the day. Again, the picture is on my social media, so go check that out. If I remember, I'll try to insert it in this video, or the little video clip. I did take a video clip of the actual piece that I found. So maybe I'll insert that at the end of this so you can see what I'm talking about, and let me know your input. Let me know, am I just overreacting? Like, what's the deal? Anyway, y'all, thank you so much for listening. I appreciate your support. like, share, subscribe, follow, all of that. We got more videos to come. And here goes nothing, y'all. Bye.